May we request all of you to take your seats, please. We are starting the ceremony. So distinguished guests, dignitaries and honorable guests and members of the media, a very good morning to all of you. On behalf of Sai Silks Kalamandir Limited, we extend a very warm welcome to all of you. Well, post the successful IPO, we're here to commemorate this joyous and significant milestone of the listing of Sai Silk Kalamandir Limited in the August portals of the BSE. Today we mark the beginning of a new journey for Sai Silk Kalamandir as a listed company. Before we move further, may we request all of you to rise up for national anthem, please.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उज्जल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Thank you all. Please take your seats. Sai Silks Kalamandir Limited, promoted by Nagakanaka Durga Prasad Chalavadi and Jhansi Rani Chalavadi, is amongst the top 10 retailers of ethnic apparel, particularly saris in South India. Vara Mahalakshmi Silks Mandir and KLM Fashion Mall, the company offers products to various segments of the market that include premium ethnic fashion for middle income and value fashion. Well, the company focuses on spreading India's vibrant culture, traditions, and heritage by offering diverse range of products which include various types of ultra-premium, premium, and value saris suitable for weddings and all other occasions which cater to different segments of the society. As of July 31st, 2023, Sai Silks Kalamandir operated 54 stores in 4 major South Indian states, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Karnataka, and Tamil Nadu, with an aggregate area of approximately 6,03,414 square feet. Sai Silk Kalamandir is now India's first women ethnic retail chain that has been publicly listed, and that definitely deserves a round of applause. Moving forward, as we celebrate the momentous occasion of the listing of the Sai Silks Kalamandir on the BSE, we would like to welcome our esteemed guests with a bouquet. We have here with us today the Board of Directors and the management team of Sai Silks Kalamandir. Please welcome on stage Mr. Ravindra Vikram Mamadi Pudi, Chairman. Welcome, sir. Let's give him a big hand. Thank you, sir. And now please welcome Mr. Prasad Chalavadi, Founder and Managing Director. Welcome, sir. And now, please welcome Mrs. Jhansi Rani Chalavadi, promoter. She will be giving the bouquets to others. Okay. Welcome, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, we request you to stay back and welcome our other board of directors. And now please welcome Mr. Sri Nivasa Rao Paturi. A very warm welcome, sir. And now please welcome Mr. Kalyan Annam, whole-time director. Very warm welcome. And now please welcome Mr. Durga Rao Chalavadi, whole-time director. And now please welcome Mr. Pramod Kasat, independent director. And now please welcome Shirisha Chintapalli. And now please welcome Mr. KVLN Sharma, Chief Financial Officer. And now please welcome Mr. Bharadwaj Racha Madugu, Senior Vice President.
Ma'am, hold please. Yes.
And now please welcome Mr. Kunishetty Venkata Ramakrishna, Independent Director. And now please welcome Mr. Mohan Chalavadi, Senior Vice President. Yeah, I will do that too. And now please welcome Mr. Rajesh Annam, Senior Vice President. And now please welcome Mr. Subhash Annam. And now please welcome Mr. Subhash Kelkar, CIO, BSE. We would also like to welcome the representatives of the book running lead managers. Please welcome Mr. John Perincherry, Senior Group Vice President, Motilal Oswal Investment Advisors Limited. Also welcome Mr. Jagat Dave, Head BFSI Consumer and Retail, HDFC Bank Limited. Also welcome Mr. Viral Shah, Executive Director, Head ECM Syndication, Nuvama Wealth Management Limited. Thank you all the dignitaries for joining us on stage. Thank you. We will now commence this auspicious occasion by the lighting of the lamp, for which I would like to call upon the management team of Sai Silks Kalamandir Limited. Please welcome Mr. Prasad Chalavadi, Mrs. Jhansi Rani Chalavadi, Mr. Srinivasa Rao Paturi, Mr. Vikram Mamadi Puri, and all our beautiful ladies. Also, Mr. Subhash Kelkar, CIO, BSE. Representatives from all the book running lead managers, Mr. John Perincherry, Mr. Jagat Dave, and Mr. Viral Shah. Thank you all to begin the event on an auspicious note. So we are very close to the ceremony and ringing of the gong. And very, very quick and important announcement for all of you that when the ceremony happens on the stage, please make sure that you guys are seated because we have cameras behind recording this special moment. I repeat, जब ceremony हो रही है आप सभी से request करूँगी कि आप अपनी अपनी seats पर बने रहें because we have cameras behind जो इस special moment को capture कर रहे हैं. And moving forward, I would like to invite on stage Mr. Viral Shah, Executive Director, Head ECM Syndication, Nuvama Wealth Management Limited, to initiate the proceedings. Let's welcome him on stage with a round of applause.
Thank you, everyone, and good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I think few minutes and few words will not do justice to SSKL's successful journey and this IPO journey, but let me try. Firstly, on behalf of the entire SSKL Parivar, the book running lead managers, it is my privilege to welcome you all today at this momentous listing ceremony. SciCell's IPO success has been the result of the relentless effort, strong willpower, and focused dedication of Mr. Prasad Chalavadi and his entire management team who was present here. SciCell is a brainchild of Mr. Prasad Chalavadi, where he started this journey almost 18 years back, and today it stands as one of the leading to-be-listed retail, ethnic apparel and occasion wear player in India. SSKL is a true example of an inspirational Indian entrepreneurial journey and captures the true potential of the India's ever-growing consumption capabilities. From being a professional in the United States, Mr. Prasad conceptualized this idea and embarked on his entrepreneurial journey at the turn of this millennium. Starting from a one-store shop in Hyderabad, today the company has grown leaps and bounds and operates 50+ stores with a revenue of 1,300 crores plus as of FY23. Today, in few moments, from being a household name for occasion and traditional wear in South India, SSKL will be listed on the bourses of India and hopefully will create history. The response to this issue has been as robust as their journey, notwithstanding the volatile market environment, the number of IPOs that were getting listed. The issue attracted very, very high quality investor interest across mutual funds, long-only FIIs, as well as other DIs. Today, the SSKL Parivar will expand from a 9-member family-owned firm to almost 1.3 lakhs listed firm with public shareholders. We wish you all the very best for the future and are confident that the company, under your vision and great leadership, will deliver best results going forward. We are at Nuvama were privileged to be associated with this IPO and would like to thank the entire management team and selling shareholders for giving us and the other lead managers the opportunity. It has been a remarkable journey for all of us. Last but not the least, a successful IPO is a culmination of the teamwork done by all the players and would not have been possible with the consistent support given by the regulators, exchanges, and the investors at the end. We thank you all, and we look forward to a very, very successful listing.
Thank you so much, sir, for joining us on stage and addressing the gathering. Moving forward, may I now invite on stage Mr. Ravindra Vikram, Chairman of SciCell's Kalamandir, to share his thoughts on this auspicious occasion. Let's welcome him with a round of applause.
Good morning and welcome to all of you. I welcome the officials of the Bombay Stock Exchange, Mr. Prasad, Managing Director, my fellow members on the board, our excellent team who manage this public issue, secretaries, auditors, all of you. Today on listing, we have a SSKL. It's a very important day for us. Somehow I'm reminded, including this building, I'm reminded of Nehru saying that it's a tryst with destiny, and it's our own tryst with destiny today that we will work hard to redeem our pledge. We are proud to be here with Bombay Stock Exchange with its own 12 crore investors, and I just hear a statistic that we have 1.3 lakh investors ourselves. And we are sure that this day will be important for us, for the promises we make, and for our performances we were likely to achieve, for the processes we follow, and the profits we hope that will accrue to us. There is no shortage of hard work, dedication, and passion from our team, from Prasad and his team. And I can tell you, with a short association I've had with them, that we are going to deliver performance with dignity and panache with responsibility, with transparency and disclosure. Lastly, I would like to say that today when we see the price, and I hope that the price will improve every day, that every rupee of that price will be backed by values, ethics, and performance. Every rupee of that price will hold the promise to add only another rupee and another rupee to only to make it bigger. Every rupee of that price will be earned through governance and regulation and compliances. And finally, every rupee of that price will have the contribution of each one of our valuable customers, very valuable customers who have stayed with us for the last 17 years of our work and who we expect to grow more. Every rupee will have each one of your shareholders who will be with us. Thank you and wishing us all the best. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for joining us on stage. Let's give him a big hand, ladies and gentlemen. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please help me in welcoming on stage the man of the moment. Please put your hands together for Mr. Prasad Chalavadi, founder and managing director, Sai Silks Kalamandir Limited, and request him to share his thoughts on this beautiful occasion.
Good morning, everyone. I want to thank one and all for being here to share our special moment and a very special milestone of our life. I am a first-generation entrepreneur. Before coming here, I was working in America, living there happily. I left everything behind and came back to India to be the part of the Indian growth story. And I have identified this most vibrant, most potential, woman-centric Indian ethnic industry as my future. So apart from this listing ceremony today, very special milestone, another very important milestone in our life today is today exactly we have completed 18 years of our journey. Now we are kind of a full-grown adult and we are listing our company today. And at the same note, I want to take this opportunity and thank my entire employees, my viewers, my vendors, my family, my board of directors, my auditors to make our dream come true and by standing with us with unwavering support in our bad and good days. As you all know, today, as of today, in 18 years, we have established 54 stores, 4 successful and matured brands in 4 states of South India. So when we understood the business is matured enough to grow multiple fold, we have approached our merchant bankers, Motilal Oswal, HDFC and Nuvama to help us out in coming out through this IPO process. And I thank them all for their professional guidance and making this IPO a grand success. And till now, our entire universe was revolving around our, as I told you, our employees, our vendors, viewers, our customers, our family, our board of directors and auditors. On behalf of all of them, today we welcome our new 1.3 lakh plus shareholders into this family. And I assure you, on behalf of this entire family, that we will do our best. We will, make sure this Sai Silks Kalamandir growth story to be more successful and beautiful. Thank you, one and all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for joining us on stage and sharing your thoughts with us. Let's once again give him a big hand and many, many congratulations to you, sir. I would now like to call on stage Mr. Subhash Kelkar, CIO, BSE, to share his thoughts on this very special occasion. Let's welcome him with a round of applause.
First of all, distinguished dignitaries and friends from the fraternity, good morning and a very warm welcome to all of you who are present here at the BSE's iconic International Convention Center Hall for the listing ceremony of Sai Silk Kalamandir Limited. On behalf of BSE, I would like to welcome Shri Ravindra Vikram Mamidipudi, Chairman, Sai Silk Limited, Shri Prasad Chalavadi, Founder and MD, Sai Silk Limited, Srimati Jhansi Rani Chalavadi, Promoter, Sai Silk Limited, Shri KV Ellen Sarama, CFO, Sai Silk Limited, Shri Viral Shah, Executive Director, Head of ECM Syndication, Nuvama Wealth Management Limited, Shri Jagat Dave, Head of BFSI Consumer and Retail, HDFC Bank Limited, Shri John Perincheri, Senior Group VP, Motilal Oswal Investment Advisors Limited, Shri Bharadwaj Racha Madugu, Senior Vice President, Sai Silk Kalamandir Limited, and Shri Srinivas Rao Paturi. So, welcome to all. It is our privilege to honor and host the listing ceremony of Sai Silk Kalamandir Limited on the account of successful public offer of 1,221 crores. We are happy to learn and share that Sai Silk shines bright among the top 10 retailers, ethnic retail trade, which is predominantly dominated by unorganized players, carving their niche, emerging as one of the count few organized players, and offering a wide portfolio to the customers across all market segments itself signifies their success story. Really happy and wish you good luck to all of you. A little bit about BSE here. The story of BSE is the story of Indian economy. With a 149-year-old history, BSE is one of the oldest working public institutions in India, having created wealth to the tune of more than US $3.2 trillion, including equity and debt. BSE is the world's largest exchange in terms of the number of listing companies, which stands at whopping 5,226, probably one added today. And it is in the International Convention Center Hall, this very hall, that we have witnessed the development of the Indian capital markets over several decades, first as a trading ring for the brokers and in the 90s, and then as a convention hall post-digitization. Benchmark index of BSE Sensex is tracked by investors across globe and has grown since India opened its economy in 1991. The S&P BSE Sensex and S&P BSE BankX derivatives contracts, which were recently relaunched on 15th of May, witnessed a significant turnover and has been witnessing a consistent rise in both turnover and open interest for these contracts, which have a unique expiry. BSE has recently launched Social Stock Exchange for registration and listing of social enterprises and has received great response. To conclude, we are confident that by listing on BSE, Sai Silk Kalamandir Limited will not only be able to enhance its visibility and profile, but also broaden its investor base to further deepen its line of business and adhering to the strong governance standards that each of us expect from us. BSE looks forward to being Sai Silk's preferred fundraising partner continually as it expands its reach and grows in scale. I wish this esteemed entity all the very best on account of this successful listing. Thank you very much all.
And now, to commemorate the significance of this occasion, we will now have exchange of mementos. May I now request Mr. Subhash Kelkar, CIO, BSE, to present a memento to Mr. Prasad founder and MD of Sai Silks Kalamandir. A big hand, ladies and gentlemen. And now please welcome Mr. Srinivasa Rao Paturi. And now please welcome Mr. KVLN Sharma. And now please welcome Mrs. Jhansi Rani Chalavadi. And now please welcome Mr. Vikram.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am. Thank you.
We would also like to invite our BRLMs on stage. Please welcome Mr. John Perincherry.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Mr. Jagat Dave.
Yes, sir.
Please welcome Mr. Viral Shah.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Viral Shah. May I now request Mr. Prasad Chalavadi, MD and founder of Sai Silks Kalamandir, to come on stage to present a special memento to Mr. Subhash Kelkar, CIO, BSE. Thank you all the dignitaries for joining us on stage. We will now do the... So before we proceed to the ceremony, I would once again like to remind you all that please be seated while the ceremony happens on the stage, because we have cameras behind recording the moment. All our photographers also, please ensure that you are seated. I repeat, आप सभी से रिक्वेस्ट है कि जब सेरेमनी स्टेज पे हो रही है तो आप प्लीज़ अपनी अपनी सीट्स पर बैठे रहें, बिकॉज कैमरास पीछे इस स्पेशल मोमेंट को रिकॉर्ड कर रहे हैं. So now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment we all have been waiting for has arrived, a very historic moment when Sai Silks Kalamandir Limited will see itself get listed on the stock exchanges of India. I would invite the entire team on stage. May I invite the management of SSKL on stage. I would also request book running lead managers and distinguished guests to kindly gather around the gong for the gong ringing ceremony. So we have 40 seconds to go, and as we get closer, please do join me in the countdown, starting with 10. When the timer strikes 10, $20 seconds, 15 seconds. So are we all ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Congratulations. Sai Silks Kalamandir Limited is now officially listed on the stock exchanges, and it has been a huge milestone in the journey of the company. Many, many congratulations. I think the claps should go on for a few more seconds. We'd like to thank Mr. Subhash Kelkar, CIO, BSE, for joining us. He has to leave for an urgent meeting. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us for the ceremony. Once again, many, many congratulations to the entire team. So let's continue with the ceremony. Moving forward, we will present mementos to some very special partners whose contribution have been invaluable in the successful listing of Sai Silks Kalamandir Limited. May I now request Mr. Vikram and Mr. Pramod, independent directors of the company, to kindly join us on stage to do the honors. And also Shirisha madam. So please welcome on stage Mr. Hiren Rai Pancholia. Mementos. Also welcome Mr. Subodh Malya.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Mr. Subodh Malya.
Yes, sir. Yes. Thank you.
Mr. Dhruv Bhavasar.
Yes, ma'am. Here.
Ashwini Tandon. Mr. Manish Tejwani. Mr. Manish Tejwani, Ms. Pooja Sharma,
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Ms. Shivali Singh,
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Ms. Madhurima Mukherjee, Madhurima Mukherjee, thank you all the dignitaries for doing the honors and for joining us on stage. Thank you. May I now request Mr. Kalyan and Mr. KVLM Sharma to kindly join us on stage to give away the next set of mementos. Please welcome Mr. B. Srinivas Rao. B. Aruna. Vittal Grandhi.
Yes, sir.
Vikas. V. Subramanian.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, sir. You can also. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Kalyan and Mr. KVLM Sharma for doing the honors and for joining us on stage. May I now invite Mr. Subhash and request him to do next set of mementos. Please welcome Mr. Suresh. Mr. Suresh. Mr. Karthik. Mr. Teja. Mr. Teja. Sumant.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Subhash, for doing the honors. Let's give him a big hand. We also acknowledge the contribution of Hogan Lovells Lee and Lee International Council to BRLMs. And moving forward, may I now welcome on stage Mr. Srinivasa Rao Paturi to share his thoughts.
Good morning to all dignitaries and the members of Kalamandir team, BRLM teams, the legal counsel, and the audit team and secretarial team, and everybody who joined here from Kalamandir family. I welcome you all to this wonderful day and a wonderful occasion of celebrating the success of Kalamandir IPO. I'm P.S. Rao from P.S. Rao & Associates, a practicing company secretary firm. We have been assigned the job of handling this IPO. I spoke several times from this August dais on the listing ceremonies of many other listed companies. But this listed company, this listing ceremony, this listing mandate is a special one, emotionally, personally, and professionally in all aspects. The reason behind this assignment is of 12 years. When Mr. Prasad said it is a 19-year-old company, that means when he was making the small steps of as a 7-year-old entity, he had the vision of making this company a listed company. You can understand the kind of journey that we traveled with him, and the kind of highs what we have seen, the kind of lows what we have seen in the last 12 years to come to this particular day. I really feel happy that I have a friend like promoter, Mr. Prasad. Even though he is very handsome and a teenage-like appearance, but very tough guy to handle professionally. So in the last 3 years, not even a single day has passed without receiving on an average 2 calls from him. That shows how tough master he is. He calls very sweetly, Rao Garu, but that gives me so many vibrations within myself. What kind of answer I have to give him, because I need to make up myself what are the likely questions he is going to ask and what could be my replies to each of the questions which he raised. Imagine the pain of a professional who has given the control of IPO and the kind of calls that we are getting from a tough master like Mr. Prasad and asking the status of various task-oriented goals that he assigned to me. It's a really a tough journey. I must say it's a really tough journey, but I thought never a single day I gave a negative reply to him, to his tough questions. That much I can tell. So as P.S. Rao & Associates, as a legal team, and with the help of knowledgeable board of directors and the professionals and my own team of 7 people and the audit team of 8 people, relentlessly pursued this task of handling this IPO and being here the last 2 years, especially last 2 years. We started our journey in August 2021 and we are celebrating in 2023 September. Thank you, Mr. Prasad Garu, for giving me this wonderful opportunity. And I'm sure a fresh journey has started for Kalamandir to prove itself. And since you did so much to so many stakeholders of your journey, I'm sure you are going to deliver the ultimate goal of delivering the right expectations of the investors and making this a wonderful company and handing over to the next generation. Thanks a lot and wishing you all the best, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for joining us on stage. And may I now request Mr. Prasad, MD and founder of Sai Silks Kalamandir, and Ms. Chasi to kindly join us on stage to give away the next set of mementos. Please welcome Mr. Satyan Shah. Mr. Jagat Dave.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Abhijit Tare. Mr. Sachin Khandelwal. Mr. Shubhrat Panda. Mr. John Pericheri. Mr. KVLN Sharma. Mr. P.S. Rao. Mr. M.R. Vikram. Mr. K.V. Ramakrishnan. Mr. K.V. Ramakrishnan. Pramod Kasat. Mr. N.V.K. Mohan. C.H. Shirisha. joining us on stage and for doing the honors. Next, I would like to invite Mr. KVLN Sharma, CFO, Sai Silk Kalamandir, to kindly join us on stage and share his thoughts.
Good morning. From a partnership firm in 2005 to a private limited company to a closely held company, with its share performance, the Sai Silks Kalamandir has now graduated into a listed company now. So the more responsibilities, more travel to make, and then perhaps next barometers or metrics would be on the performance, on the profitabilities, and the market capitalization, that part. During this IPO process, I have noticed several agencies, several institutions, be it BRLMs, lawyers, counsels, our own team, everyone has done exceedingly well, not minding of the time. In fact, I would say most of the tasks are completed only around midnight. And we were habituated to getting calls for approvals or congratulatory messages for having achieved the task around midnight and beyond. Hopefully from today onwards, there won't be any midnight calls that need to be attended as such. Going ahead, now we are listed, and then we have a family of approximately 1.3 lakh shareholders whose expectations are substantially higher. Even during our interactions with the various August gathering of investors, fund managers, etc., while we were trying to sell our concept, our company's financials, our company's modes, we have realized that we are able to get substantial education from the other end also. There were a lot of perspectives that we have achieved, we have noted from the other side, where there was a lot of guidance that has come, which in going ahead we should be implementing, taking it to a better efficiency level in the company and achieving what has been sought for from us. Of course, we will be monitored on a daily basis now. The entire operations of the company will be public now. We will be scrutinized at every point of time. But at this point of time, from the company side, I assure you that we will make an earnest endeavor to meet the expectations of all stakeholders of the company and do much more than what we have promised as of now. Thanking you all.
Thank you so much, sir, for joining us on stage. Now I would like to call upon Mr. Jagat Dave, Head BFSI Consumer and Retailer, HDFC Bank Limited, to say a few words. Let's welcome him with a round of applause.
Good morning. To the Honorable Board and Mr. Prasad, thank you so much for giving us the opportunity to be associated on this IPO. Congratulations again. I'll just use this moment to share some of the interesting incidents which happened over the last 2 years. So, Mr. Prasad, with your permission, please. So it was just under 2 years that, we were called as HDFC Bank to be associated with this IPO. And clearly the expectation was that we would go out in the market and sell the issue. So clearly in the first meeting, Mr. Prasad had to first sell SSKL to us. Now, I'm sure all of you have visited his stores, so I guess the most natural port of call for the meeting should be his stores, right? I mean, what fantastic stores. I got the biggest shock of my life when I was invited to meet him at his warehouse. And that, I think, maybe by design if I know you now better, because he was trying to tell me that my business is all about processes, my business is all about technology, my business is all about managing inventory, knowing what the fashion is, knowing what the design is, knowing what the customer wants. And all that happens, the store is just the front. All that happens at the back office. And I think he did a great job in selling SSKL to us in that first meeting. So we are here where we are. So it doesn't end here. The second incident which I want to share is, there is a saying, I think it's from the Bible, the left hand should not know what the right hand gives. Clearly, it means that if you're doing some good work or some charity, if it's best done if it's done anonymously. It's much later in the process I realized all the good work that he's doing for his weavers, his employees, and he never spoke about it in the first few meetings when he was trying to sell SSKL to us. So again, hats off to you, sir. Very few promoters do this. Lastly, over the last 3-4 days, I've congratulated you many times, and you said thanks to the entire syndicate for helping me achieve my dream. If you pardon my indiscretion here, sir, I would say अभी तो picture बाकी है, dream तो अभी और होने चाहिए. My dream for you, if I may, when we were out in the market, the selling point was always unorganized business shifting to the organized sector, which basically means that in the retail segment, you have very few brands, and you have these mom and pop shops. And as India's aspirations go up, as the country develops more, business will shift from unorganized sector to organized sector, and therefore players like Sai Silk will gain. Now that goes without saying. That's a fact, and that's hopefully what will play out. But having studied SSKL and Prasad in general over the last 2 years, I believe he has the potential to disrupt even the organized sector. The organized sector as it exists today, the organized sector which exists today, I dare say, still works very, very traditional. And here is somebody, and here is a management team which I think leverages technology, leverages processes, leverages consumer insight, top of class in all those. And therefore, I'm very confident that, the dream has just begun. I wish you all the best, and best of luck to everyone. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for joining us on stage. And now I would like to call upon Mr. John Perincherry, Senior Group Vice President, Motilal Oswal Investment Advisors Limited, to say a few words.
Good morning, everyone. Hi, Prasad. I can see that you are the happiest person in this gathering today. Finally, I realized your dream of getting SSKL listed. It was a dream for the last 10 years. I've known Prasad for the last many years, an amazing person he is. As the saying goes, every great achievement begins in the mind of the person who dares to dream. For Prasad, leaving a lucrative job in US in the IT sector, coming back to India, and then setting up sari retailing is a great achievement. Not only did you manage to succeed, but also you were also able to position SSKL among the top 3 retailers, ethnic retailers in South India. Your journey over the last 20 years is an inspiration for all of us. Beginning with a single store in 2005 in Hyderabad, and now coming to 54 stores across AP, Telangana, Karnataka, and Tamil Nadu is no mean feat. And going forward, I'm confident that you and your team can replicate in the next 3 years what you have done in the last 18 years. And we look forward to have SSKL having 100 stores with a turnover of 3,000 crores and a PAT of 200 crores very soon. Congratulations to SSKL team. Thank you.
With this, we come to the end of the listing ceremony. Once again, many, many congratulations to all of you. We are so grateful to our host BSE, members of the board, the book running lead managers, our shareholders, and all our well-wishers who took the time to celebrate this momentous occasion with us. Thank you all once again. Have a great day. And please join us for the breakfast. It's served at the left-hand side, at my left. So please do join us for breakfast and refreshments. Thank you.